This is your boy DJ Akademiks, and now, Raven Symone. Now, she had an interview with Oprah Winfrey, and in the interview, she made some what people are calling controversial statements. Now, I'm gonna play you the audio in a second, but pretty much she was trying to denounce labels, but in that, people felt like she was denouncing her own race. Now, you guys check out the audio, and then I'll give you my opinion.
So, when did you know who you were and what you were?
In that topic of dating and in love, I knew when I was like 12. I was looking at everything.
Were you looking at boys and girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have a word for it? Because I think when you're younger, you don't even have language for what it is.
I don't need language. I don't need a categorizing statement for it. I think that's one thing that
So you don't want to be labeled gay?
I don't want to be labeled gay. I want to be labeled a human who loves humans. I'm tired of being labeled. I'm an American. I'm not an African American. I'm an American. I don't know where my roots go to. I don't know how far back they go. I can't go on, I don't know how far back, and I don't know what country in Africa I'm from. But I do know that my roots are in Louisiana. I'm an American. And that's a colorless person, because we are all people. I have lots of things running through my veins. What I really mean by that is I'm an American. That's what I really mean. I have darker skin. I have a nice, interesting grade of hair. I connect with Caucasian. I connect with Asian. I connect with Black. I connect with Indian. I connect with each culture.
Now, if you guys just heard that, basically, and this is where my whole spin or my whole take on the whole situation goes. Pretty much what Oprah was angling, she was setting up a question. Oprah's pretty good doing interviews. You gotta realize, Oprah's a pro. Oprah was really trying to ask her, hey, did you mean to come out the closet, and was that your official coming out the closet when you tweeted out you could finally get married? She was just trying to get her to admit that she was homosexual. Now, the thing is, Raven Symone, not wanting to admit that, still wanting to be ambiguous, pretty much spun herself deeper and dug herself deeper into something else and started going off on a tangent about race. She was trying to say, hey, listen, I like guys, maybe I like girls, but it doesn't matter. So I don't want to just be boxed into this homosexual or straight category. That's all she wanted to say. That's what I got from it. But then she's like, well, nah, she's like, listen, no, I just don't like labels. So in her trying to denounce the fact that she didn't want to be labeled as straight or gay, which we've all seen. We could see with fucking Young Thug. People like guys and females. So there is other categories as well. Whether you believe they really exist, that's up to you. But there are other categories. Now, what she was really trying to say in this, I'm talking about Raven Symone, she's trying to say, don't call me gay, don't call me straight. I don't like labels and categories when it comes to that. But she took it a little bit too far when she said, hey, I don't even want to be called an African American. Just call me an American. Now, we have to realize what's going on here, because if people really don't understand the term African American, and this is my interpretation of it, African American is a term that, at least in this day and age, it stands for black. It's the politically correct way to say black, right? Other than saying black, other than saying niggas, you say African American. Now, for example, me, I was not born in America. I was actually born in Jamaica. Now, I've also came into conflict where people were trying to categorize even my nationality, and they're like, yo, you're Jamaican American because you now live here. And I'm like, well, I was actually born in Jamaica. I just came over here, and I've actually lived most of my life in Jamaica. But regardless, when someone calls me or categorizes me as African American, I know what it means. It means black. Now, Raven Symone fucked up by denouncing African Americans, which many people on social media saw it like, yo, you're denouncing your race. You're denouncing something that's obvious. When she's saying African American, she's like, no, I'm not African American. I'm just American. What she's trying to say is that, hey, stop trying to connect me with something that's not, stop trying to connect me with an African continent. I only know America. I'm an American. However, as I just said, African American, it's pretty much significant of race. It's not significant of where you're from, because according to most people, everybody came from Africa, right? So we don't say African Caucasian or we don't call white people African American. So really, as I said, it's a stand-in term that simply means black. That's what it really means. Now, I completely get her with it. She's trying to denounce labels. Don't try to label me, especially with something like sexuality. She's been trying to figure it out. People thought she was straight, gay, all types of things in between. So she's trying to figure that out. But I definitely understand the outrage. You're denouncing your race. You're trying to say, and you heard her in the last part of the statement, she dug herself even deeper. She's like, I just see myself as a darker American. Now, you gotta realize that when you say something like that, you act like you're completely oblivious to the fact that race exists. I guarantee if the cops pull you over because you're just a darker person, I guarantee you'll be crying racism. So you'll then realize that you're black. To believe that you are not black, and this is what I'm saying, this is how her statement came off, to say, hey, I'm not an African American, I'm just a American. You're pretty much saying, hey, I don't really believe in the social construct that is race. I only believe that I'm an American, I'm a little bit darker, but who cares? Some people are a little bit lighter, some people are way darker, some people are extremely light, or even off color. Which I guarantee she doesn't believe that, right? If she gets pulled over, she probably, and she gets treated unfairly, she'd probably be like, yo, you guys did that because I'm black. So really, in all, and I'm not saying she said nothing too crazy, but with her going to denounce being labeled with her sexuality, she dug herself in a hole and then basically denounced her race, which is dumb. And also, I expect an apology pretty soon because niggas is pissed off. I mean, I could care less. I know she's a Negro. You know what I mean? You're not offending me, but a lot of people are pissed off. When people look at the things that are going on the national landscape right now, they see a lot of things that are very racially charged. So to have somebody that's of prominence and in the national spotlight that's actually black, or as I said, the stand-in word that's politically correct is African American, to have that person say, oh, wait, no, I ain't black. A lot of people find it offensive. Now, at first, when I came over here to America, I was like, when people started referring to me as an African American, I was standoffish at first, because I was like, to be honest, just like she said, the only thing I know is fucking Louisiana. I was like, listen, the only thing I fucking know is Jamaica. How about you remove the African out of it and at least bring the thing that I'm most closely accustomed to or tied to into it? I'm Jamaican. But again, we also got to realize there's a separation between nationality and actual ancestry, right? I'm a Jamaican, just like, and this is where people usually get it wrong. You hear somebody black who just wants to be mixed so goddamn bad. They'd be like, I'm black and Puerto Rican. Well, one's a race and one's a fucking nationality. That's a nationality. As I said, me being Jamaican, that's a nationality. I am from the nation that is Jamaica. However, African American is really significant, or as I told you, it's a stand-in for race. So, I think she was trying to use that and say, well, no, I'm really, I don't really know too much about Africa, but come on, Oprah should have just broke it down and be like, no, it just means you're black. You don't think you're black? Had they said, do you think you're black? Different conversation. Nobody would have got mad. So what do you guys think about this? Weigh in. I want to hear what you guys got to say. Get in the comment box. I want to hear what you guys think about her saying she's not African American. She's only American. So get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like. Definitely subscribe. It's your boy DJ Akademiks. I'm out.